Hey everybody.
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah, here with Patrick. Everybody know I'm Lorenzo Hart, CEO of Lorenzo Hart Studios. Finally got to some connection or whatever. I know I was trying to go live at the mall and didn't have the right connection, but now here at Starbucks now. So, man, this is amazing. Like I'm this nice vehicle right here, getting ready to head out to Atlanta and everything. And I'm here with Patrick, and we've been talking about the network and everything. It's just been amazing. But yeah, with the PMM network, what I was just trying to explain earlier is what are the dates for the Atlanta Sings, because we need makeup artists, we need every hairstylist, every makeup artist, every hairstylist, every person who's willing to help work, whether it's behind backstage or anything. You definitely need it for the PMM network, especially for the Atlanta Sings. That's actually coming around November, December. Yeah, November, December, October, November, and December.
Yeah, October, November, and December. So there's still time if you're interested in competing and being part of the Atlanta Sings competition. You know, that's $2,000 to put towards your music, whether it's recording time or advertising or whatever to really get your music out there. So church choirs, individual soloists, interpretational dancers. It's time for you to bring your talent forward to the table and be seen and be heard. And if you haven't done it already, go onto Facebook to PMM Network and like the page, and you will see the poster on there for the Atlanta Sings competition. We're in the process now of getting all of those elements and things ready. This is going to be an incredible show. So come be a part of it. Follow us. Keep up with us. We're going to continue to post all the way up to it and throughout the process. We're also hopefully we'll be wrapping up in just a couple weeks on our Thriller Nights movie that both me and Lorenzo are directing together and both acting in as well. So keep up with us on that. So getting ready for Atlanta tomorrow down at the studios. Just a lot of big things happening in the area of Christian television network. So
Yes.
so continue to follow us. Keep us prayed up and everything. And we have a lot more to come, and even some things we can't quite share yet, but it's coming. So y'all keep up with us and track us and follow us. What else you got, Lorenzo?
Well, all I could say is, even with the Thriller Nights book, I can mention that the Thriller Nights book is coming out soon. That's definitely something that I'm totally excited about than anything else, because I always used to write as I was a child, and now that I'm actually coming out with one of my first books, that's something huge, especially when it's pertaining to the Thriller Nights movie. So it's gonna be even better, more details, and just everything. It's gonna be amazing. Y'all are gonna enjoy it. It's it's gonna have Patrick in there and everything, and it's amazing because this is something huge to look at. A lot of people nowadays, they don't have the motivation, they don't have the encouragement to continue to go forward, or they don't know who to go to. A lot of things I do is whether it's somebody from your church, whether it's somebody that you know on your job, or whether you just bump into somebody. It just happens like that. And it's just amazing when you connect with God, He'll connect you with everybody else, and that's actually how He does. And with this, it's been a huge opportunity, for me to actually work with Patrick, and how he got connected with me, and it's how me getting connected with Marcia Morrison. How I got connected with her in 2012 or 13. I met her in Atlanta. I met her in Atlanta when I asked to actually work with her. For some reason, I didn't know why I asked, but when I did that, it was like after years later, I finally got in contact with them from the PMM network, and now it's in 2017. Way back since 2012, when I asked somebody that I didn't even know how I was going to work with them, I just asked to work with them. It took all the way till 2017 for me to actually do what I love to do and not having to go through anybody else or anything. It took at least 5 to 6 years just to do that. And that shows you how real God is and how he put people in their place to speed things up quickly. So this network that's launching, the PMM network, if you know anybody who does music, if you know anybody who does dancing, all music artists have the opportunity right now to receive $2,000 with a recording contract, and you can find that on the flyers. You go on my page or you look on Patrick's page, you will find all that. Or if you go to the website www.thepmmnetwork.tv, and you will find everything that you need in order to receive that. And or if you feel like you know anybody in your family that's going to be willing to be part of this, because this is a huge network that's rising. It's pioneering the next big thing. It's strictly for you to do what you want to do in your life, and to help others. This is a new thing happening. We want you to be able to do what you to operate in your skills or do whatever you want to do. So and it's all for God's kingdom. So I'm going down there to Atlanta early in the morning. Everything's happening really fast. Appreciate that. Okay. Yeah, everything's happening so fast right now. I'm catching on. Like, I'm doing photography over here. People want me to do videos over here, but at the same time, I'm working on a movie. Then I'm writing a book, and then I got to go to Atlanta back and forth almost every other week, because this network is moving kind of fast, and we're trying to get everybody on hands-on. So if you all know anybody, I can't stress this enough. If you know anybody who has any talent, any skill, or whether it's a job, if you know any job or whatever that's willing to give sponsors or anything to the network, contact us. Contact us. Or me on even on the email Lorenzo Hart at the PMMnetwork.tv, and we'll check those as soon as possible.
If you are a Christian-based business, it is a great time to get involved with sponsorship, and we can to have your business advertised. Christian businesses, come and jump on board. We do have sponsorship letters. There are different levels to the sponsorship. You pick out which one that you want to be a part of, and the higher level of sponsorship, the more airtime you will get, your business will get on the advertising there. So there's a lot of opportunity. Local businesses, big corporations. If you feel moved to be part of this TV network, please come and contact us on our Facebook page. You can reach me, Patrick Hopper, on Facebook, or you can reach Lorenzo Hart, or also Lorenzo Hart Studios, or Lorenzo Roman Hart.
I got so many pages. The only reason because I know people are still on this page, but I was trying to deactivate my page. So if anybody thinks I deleted them, I didn't delete anybody. I've been trying to deactivate my page to merge it into one account, because as I travel and network and we get videos going and stuff like that, I want everything to operate from one page. So that's why I've been doing a lot of deactivating, creating pages and stuff and all of that. So if you see anything else, if people are contacting contact me like, were you hacked? I wasn't hacked. I'm trying to create and merge one page because there's so much going on, so many projects and so many people that I'm, running into and meeting. I want to create one page so everything can be from one source. So and that's definitely one of Facebook's. I read that where it's one of Facebook's policies that you can't promote your business or anything like that, or sell or promote your business on a personal page. You have to create a fan page. So that's what that's there for a business page or for a brand. That's why you have Facebook pages like that. So it's so much within Facebook, and I'm just, like I said, like, I'm all over the place. That's why I thank God for him, because if it wasn't for him, my mind would probably exploded like last year, because it was no way I'd be able to do a book, a movie, and also get all my cast members together, all the scheduling, while trying to, work on other things at the same time, while trying to do video editing. I still have other videos that's coming soon due to all this. So, like, you can, and I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that has experienced this, but like, it's a lot when God has and this is what I can say. When God has a certain plan, a certain set time, you have to jump on it, because if you don't jump on it, you might miss your blessing. So it's important to, when God sends you people, connect with that person ASAP. When God sends you gives you a vision for a book or something, the first time, if he says don't do it, don't do it. But if he's constantly giving you connections and stuff, if he's constantly giving you ideas, that's a sign to continue to get on top of that. When he gives you people, when he connects you with people in your life to actually do what you have to do, connect with whatever God has given you, because you might miss out on it. So
Hello.
That's what I have to say. So
Hey,
I appreciate you all.
Yeah, we're still live. I got you on live. This is Chanel Lee.
Chanel.
Okay. Okay, I call you back. All right. Bye-bye.
Oh, what you said?
That was someone else who's working with us and who's also chimed in there, Miss Chanel. Hello. And but this is the thing that I want everybody to understand, is there is, like, God is at work really heavily right now. You could not have convinced me that 5 years ago that today I would have 3 ministries of my own and be a Christian film director, working with PMM Network, working with Lorenzo Hart Studios, where me and Lorenzo working very tightly and closely together on this movie project. And it's just a huge blessing. Things are coming together, and they are just very powerful stuff is going on, and it's all coming together. We have something going on across this nation right now. There are A-list celebrities that are they're feeling the brunt of being outcast as Christians and not being able to profess their faith in Hollywood. Those celebrities, take a look at your Facebook page and look at Pure Flicks and God's Not Dead advertisements. Look at those advertisements and look at the big A-list celebrities that are coming over to Christian cinema film. And notice that and check that out. There's a shift happening. God is powerful and at work right now. Every single one of us have a ministry and an opportunity to be a part of this, of what's going on right now. And PMM Network is just incredible with the amount of content and projects and shows that are coming. And we just want everyone to follow us and go on this journey with us. And we look forward to speaking with y'all soon. And just like and follow and let us hear from you, and just God bless y'all in y'all's ministries, and y'all connect with us so that we can all work together for God's kingdom.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, I just another big shout out to Marcia Morrison all the way in Atlanta. Like I can't stress that enough because everything and I totally agree with everything you said about celebrities coming over to the Christian industry because they're looking for something to express. Hey Nancy V Brown, yeah, definitely, yes. Yes, definitely. Promote your websites and stuff. Yeah, that's fine. Definitely. Monica, I got a chance to meet her when I was in Atlanta with Nancy V Brown that just tuned in, and it's just amazing how I'm just meeting all these people in Atlanta. If I would have went to Atlanta on my own, I wouldn't know where to start, who to meet, but God connected me with people already to get me to where I needed to be. And like I was saying, Nancy V Brown, celebrity hairstylist, another prime example, like with her, with celebrities transferring over to the Christian industry, it's going to be people like Nancy V Brown that just tuned in to be able to work on other people's hair. And it's kind of like that's how the industry needs to be. And this industry that's rising has never been done before. That's why it's pioneering the next big thing. The PMM network is something that you all right now need to check out. It's coming fast, and when it launches, you remember us. We remember some guys on live talking about the PMM network and all this. It's happening right now. Like, I don't even have the words right now to speak or express myself because, if it wasn't for me going through everything I had to went through from the year 2012, from me doing, working on videos and stuff like that, I didn't even know I was going to be doing this when I got out of high school. I didn't know all this was going to happen. I didn't have not one clue of what I was going to do. I thought I was going to go to the Army. I thought I was going to become a police officer. I didn't know what I was going to do, but it surprised me and how everything just started happening. It was just mind blowing to me. And I made some mistakes and stuff down the line trying to get where I thought I was going to be, just doing all kind of stuff as far as filming everywhere and going to places thinking I was actually, basically you could say I was going down the wrong side of the tunnel. And when I didn't go down to the tunnel where I saw the light, when I started going back to the light, when I started getting help, knocking down the rocks down to get through that, to get to that tunnel, God actually helped me knock the rest of those rocks down. But in the past, I was knocking down rocks. Satan was actually in my life. He's like, you're gonna make it this way. So he was knocking down rocks as well, making me think I was getting further when I really wasn't. I thought I was, but that was just the enemy trying to help me knock down some rocks, thinking I was gonna make it. Filming here, filming with other people over here, or doing other things. When God wanted me to get to here where I am now, God was trying to get me connected to some people or connect me back with somebody years ago that I didn't have a clue that I was going to work with. And now it took me from 2012 to between 2012 and between 2017, from all the haircutting videos I was filming, from all the dancing videos I was filming, it was all preparing me for this moment now. And and I'll say this too, it was people who didn't believe me, people who didn't think I was going the right way. People think, you don't need to be doing that. No, it's not about what you think, it's about what God thinks. And I could boldly say that now because God has specifically shown me, and I wouldn't lose anything, to go against what God has already shown me. Patrick here, through other people, through mutual friends, people, and it's so much because as I sit back and observe everything that's going on and things that's happening and stuff, like why these people over here acting this certain way, or why, it's because God is trying to get people out of place when God is already putting people in position and everything. And I'm not preaching. It's just me, because I'm ain't trying to preach or nothing, but I'm just being for real because I experienced this. I'm just like everyone else, and what I'm saying, it's I'm just a movie director who has a vision, a passion to do what I love to do. I just went through a couple of years not knowing that it was gonna take this much, and that shows you how real God is. I don't care what nobody say. I experienced God's presence for my life. If you haven't experienced it, because it's people that I know specifically that I run into face to face who don't believe in God. I run into people, and it takes so much to hold on to your faith. And I'm just here to help my city of Jackson and my city of Maryland, the people that I know, my family, to get to where I need to be. So my mind is strictly focused on my vision. I'm strictly focused on this light that I seen when I got out the tunnel. Now that I'm out the tunnel, it doesn't end there. It never ends there. You still have a journey to go through. You still have a path to go through once you get out of this tunnel. But and everybody has a different situation. This is my testimony. I never thought I was gonna have a testimony. So that's another part of my life. And I'm gonna add all that, everything that I just mentioned, all that's gonna be in a book of Thriller Nights. And that's how powerful that book is. And Thriller Nights is actually what's powerful about Thriller Nights. A lot of the things that happen in the movie Thriller Nights actually happened to me in real life, or similar events happen. But everything's actually a lot of things are actually made up, like the storyline behind it is actually made up. But when it comes down to the people's names and certain events and stuff, some of that actually happened in that movie, and that's why I believe it's not gonna be a big thick book like Harry Potter and none. It's not gonna be like that, but it's gonna be a powerful book. And I pray right now as I'm on live that people will be impacted not only by the book but also by the movie as well. And I'm not trying to preach or nothing, but like I'm just expressing, getting everything out of what's actually happening. Because if it wasn't for Marcia Morrison to pour into my life, if it wasn't for my pastor, Pastor Shaman Stills, I wouldn't be here to this day. I would not know exactly what God wanted me to do. I would not know the calling of my life, and I would be somewhere filming at a club or something. I'm just gonna say that, networking with other celebrities at parties and stuff, that's not the way, because I don't want to film people. I don't want to film secular music and bring people down. Of course, it might bring money that way and stuff, but stuff like that. But I don't want to film other people and tear other people's life down by what they visualize. People visualize stuff like that every single day. People watch stuff. People talk about the same thing every single day. It's time for something new. It's time for you don't have to necessarily talk about God and all your music, but you have to necessarily bring something different, bring something positive to the table. And that's what the PMM network is about. We're looking for music videos. You don't have to talk about God every single time through every single verse, but we want to be able to, God has created you to be different and stuff. It's people, Reagan Barham, he doesn't talk about God in his lyrics all the time. Lathan, he doesn't talk about God in every single verse of his lyrics, but they talk about their struggle, their past and stuff. They talk about stuff they're going through, and it's stuff, real life situations they go through. And people are afraid to transfer over to the Christian industry because they feel like people gonna talk about them, tear them down. Forget all that. That's not what that's about. It's about changing lives for something different. And like with me being a leader, I can't. God's gonna hold me accountable for not talk. Like with me ending, if I end this live, God's gonna hold me accountable for not telling you all this. God is real. He's a healer. He's going to do it for you. You might have a different situation because there's a billion people on this earth right now that God created so you can have a different story to help those other people that's out there that's lost. Everybody may not be able to relate to me or whatever. That's why God's putting me in the position that I am now, to meet other people who can relate. People may not be able to relate to you, but there's other people out there right now that you may know or somebody else may know to help them get out of their situation. And that's to help them so you can so God can get the glory through you and through that other person. So and that's all I gotta say. And it's the truth.
And this is why we're so excited about it, because you're seeing the way that God has worked in our lives, and not just me and Lorenzo, but the rest of the people that we're working with. And it's not that I'm the greatest film director or that Lorenzo's the greatest script writer. It's that God put us in the right place at the right time. This is God's work. It's not ours. It's the Lord's work. And we're experiencing that. We're experiencing God on set while filming. So this is like a true blessing. And like Lorenzo was saying earlier, we go through things and we're starting to realize that this was God over these past several years putting us through this experience that we needed. He's put us into that position. You may be in that learning phase where you are coming up to that point. God's preparing you for something. Everyone has a ministry. Everybody has a purpose. Everybody who is on this earth has a God-given purpose. Your purpose, you've got to let God take control. Not you. Let God take control. Let Him use you in the way that's going to benefit the kingdom, and not benefit ourselves. So it's just giving it up to God, and things are happening. So just continue to push forward. When you go through things and you're like, man, I'm getting knocked down, and man, I'm going through this, and man, I'm going through this. Realize that when you are moving towards God, the devil's going to come after you, and devil's going to knock you down. But the Lord will pick you up and carry you further than you can ever even possibly imagine. He will put blessings on your life that you can't even possibly comprehend. And that's what's going on with us, and we want y'all to experience that too. So continue to follow us, continue to keep us in prayer and everything, and God bless you guys. And we look forward to talking to y'all again on live. And thanks again. God bless.
Yeah, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Everybody who's just not tuning in, watch this powerful video, because like I just feel God, just like He's just on me right now, man. I'm just thankful right now, just blessed, because like I'm just even blessed to being able to get to the point of where God's trying to take me, to be able to impact and inspire other people, because like something could have happened to me yesterday. I mean, I wouldn't be here to be able to express myself, to you all. And like that's why I promote myself. I'm not just an advertisement for Lorenzo Hart Studios. I'm an advertisement for Jesus Christ. So it's just the person who I am. Lorenzo Hart. A young black 24-year-old that has his own business, who has a heart for God, black, I'm just like any other person, you know what I'm saying? And like I'm walking to the character that God called me to be, to be a perfect example for somebody else. I may not have all the information, I may not have all the skills, I may not have all the knowledge, I may not understand all the word of the Bible, but I do know, rooted down in heart, I know what's right from wrong. I know what God placed in my heart, the gift that He has for me. I may not be skilled at playing sports, or I may not be skilled at doing certain things, dancing. Hey, Nadia Brown, I may not be skilled at doing certain things that other people have talent in, but I know exactly what God placed in me. I know God placed creativity in me, and there's a billion other people who have different talents that I can't do, or talents that they can't do that somebody else has. So I'm doing what God has specifically gave me, and I'm walking into that. I'm walking into that vision, and I just want to be able to have a beautiful family, live for God, and live my legacy out, and do what God gave me, because it's people in my life like Patrick, Marcia Morrison, and that's in Atlanta, that I never thought I'd go to Atlanta or anywhere else in my life. I promise you, I won't. When y'all see me on live, when y'all see me taking pictures, I'm not doing this for anybody else. I'm doing this because I'm not just marketing myself. I'm marketing myself because I'm inspired to do what God called me to do, and I know exactly, specifically what He called me to do. So I just want to be a blessing to you all. So you all, whenever you all get done watching this live, y'all can say, share this too. By the way, if you all care for your city, if you care for other talent, share this, because it is needed. It's too many people out here dying nowadays. They need more people like me, Patrick, and other people to be able to do stuff like this. And everybody blowing up off of YouTube, off of silly stuff. It's time out for all that. It's time for real men to stand up and Use your talent. If you don't know how to do anything, just use your talent. Your talent is gonna open up doors for many people. And this in the Bible. A lot of stuff I do. I've been doing a lot of research. I've been doing research on my hair and stuff, how important it is to grow your hair out. I've been doing so much research about my health. It's food and stuff that we're eating, junk food. I'm guilty of it too. But it's food that we don't supposed to eat because God has a calling on our life to eat certain foods to continue to work out His mission and stuff. That's why Satan that's why when Satan was on the mountain, the stuff that we're talking about now, that's in modern times, this stuff go way back in the Bible. When Satan was on the mountain, he specifically told Jesus, and that's why people may not be able to express it or understand it, but this stuff actually happened. It's already written. He was on the mountain. Satan told Jesus, he said, if you bow down to me, I will give you all the kingdoms to. I'll give you all the kingdoms if you bow down to me. And Satan, Jesus told him, Satan, get behind me, Satan. Why would a man put that in a word if it wasn't real? Why would somebody say that if it wasn't true? I mean, that shows you how real God is, and it shows you, if you look at the music we listen to in today's time, they're talking about homosexuality. They're talking about, they got artists cussing, talking about money and women and talking about clothes, stuff that's unnecessary when we got other stuff that we need to talk about. You know, and like we got food here on earth that we don't supposed to be eating, all these cakes and stuff. Our bodies made 75% of water. We're supposed to take in these plants and herbs that God has given us. And that's why I've been doing a lot of research and stuff and kind of like taking a stand back because I'm just watching everything that's going on. And everything I'm talking about, again, goes back to the PMM network. And so remember, even with the PMM network, they're going to be talking about certain medicines and certain herbs. I was just talking to them on the phone about that. They're gonna have all that. So all you people who like to deal with like herbs and medicine and stuff like that, check into that, because our body wasn't supposed to. They didn't have medicine back in the day and pills and all that, because we're supposed to take in fruits and vegetables and certain herbs to kill all that stuff. You know, and that because that's why they have these $1 billion. And I'll say it now. I mean, you have people like celebs who talk about this stuff and they accounts get deleted and stuff. I don't care. We living in 2017. We can't be afraid to that. So if anything happened, that's why, I mean, you know, like Prodigy, you know, this stuff is boldly in front of us, and people say, oh, I don't believe in that, I don't care about that. Well, it's all coming to the light. The PM network is here to talk about it. So
and just like he's talking about with foods, just think about something. Our grandparents and great-grandparents, they did their own home remedies. They made their own food. Today, everything is processed. We are totally controlled by chemical pills, chemical solutions, all of this other stuff. We can't even make it to 75 years old. But our grandparents and our great-grandparents, who ate all naturally and organically from the beginning, we're living up to 100 and some a little over that. So there's something to be said for that. So, but there's a lot of things that are coming up that you know we will address and talk about, and it's knowledge, and knowledge is what is going to be so important for us to just really learn things that we didn't really maybe haven't focused on. We don't know. I mean, I don't know all the scriptures. Lorenzo doesn't know everything, but together we've got to bring everything back. There's just so much that's going on right now, and so much that's going on in our lack of morals in this country, and ethics, and how we treat people and deal with people, and we need to focus on and remember what the Bible says about forgiveness and wiping that slate clean and not getting angry and just going straight to vengeance. That's a society belief. That's the world belief. That's not even Christian at all. I never read a single scripture about Jesus getting mad and going out and getting revenge. That's not what God's about. That God is about showing love and compassion to each other, and us being a family. We're going to address all kinds of issues and stuff. So please keep up with us, because things, we've got so much good stuff coming for everyone, and we're gonna finish it with that, and because we got to get on a conference call here, but you guys be blessed. Go to PMM Network, follow us, and if you are a Christian business, if you're part of a Christian business and y'all would like to get involved, or you're just an individual who would like to get involved with some sponsorship, contact me or Lorenzo. We will get with you on that, and y'all have a great and blessed day. God bless you guys.
God bless. I'll see y'all later.